I don't know what to visit with my grandchildren. And I wanted to talk about something that's on my mind, and then I want to do some live videos on YouTube because I'm part of a movement called the Modern Elder Movement. Now, what is a modern elder? Well, modern elders kind of like me. I'm 76 years old, but I'm still healthy. My mind is okay, and I still want to work. As a matter of fact, just about 3 weeks ago, I voluntarily left a position as Dean of the School of Business at a small university in San Antonio, Texas, to pursue my own venture as a coach in Chapter 4 coaching. I'm a certified health coach trying to work with people uh, who are in their midlife transitions, trying to figure out what they want to be when they grow up again, just like I did, and try to help them get healthy because that's one of the things that holds us back, especially as we get older. So I call it Chapter 4 coaching because we're all trying to write a different chapter in our life. And for a lot of us, when we reach 40, life changes and things happen to us. One of the things as we're younger, we're really working on what we call our resume virtues. We're working real hard to build a good resume, build skills, get the degrees, get the good jobs, make money, and all those things, of course, are important. But sometimes we reach a point where we've achieved all those things, and then we are at the top of that mountain and we say, look, is this all there is? Maybe I should have been doing something more. And so the older we get, the more we start thinking about what we call our eulogy virtues. Is what is it that I want to leave behind? Do I want to leave something more than, he showed up for work every day, right on time. And I'll tell you one thing, he was good at answering his emails. He was really great at that. So for me, at least, I wanted to leave behind more than that. So our culture is not kind to, quote, old people. The older we get, the less kind our culture is. In the first place, the job market essentially closes to us. Uh, I know it's not legal, but I've been on the job market in my 60s and early 70s, and it's not fun. So, for a lot of us who still want to work and still want to contribute, we have to reinvent ourselves. We have to find new ways to uh, find a new path in life. And that's not easy because the older we get, the more baked in our identity becomes. So, we have to look at our mindsets. Uh, what are those beliefs that are holding us back? And that's tough to do. So that's what I do is try to help people through those life transitions. Because there's 5 generations in the workplace right now, and that's a good thing because it means that age is becoming part of the diversity priorities. But the problem with that is that a lot of times those 5 generations are operating in their own unique silos. They're not talking to each other, and sometimes they're at war with each other because they're very critical of each other. So you take the millennials and the elders, wow, there's a huge gap there. And so what I'm trying to do is create this idea of intergenerational learning and mentoring and coaching. And what I mean by that is where an elder like me can partner with a millennial, and we both can learn from each other. It's not me, the old guy, trying to tell the young guy or girl what they ought to be doing, but both of us asking the question, what can I learn from you? I'll tell you, I can learn a lot from millennials, and I think millennials can learn a lot from me. So that's what I'm working on right now, and I'd love to start a conversation with anybody out there who's interested in this idea, who might be willing to talk about your struggles as you make these life transitions and as you move through these stages of life. Because that our life has a lot of rituals already planned out for us. We have a ritual when we graduate from high school. We have a ritual graduating from college. We have a ritual when we get married. We have bar mitzvahs. We have rituals when we have babies, baby showers. But we have no rituals when we make these life transitions. And these life transitions for some of us are really, really difficult. I asked an old friend of mine once, I said, Bill, why are old people so grumpy? And what he said was kind of funny, but it was a little sad at the same time. He said, well, the world is having a party and they weren't invited. Well, I don't know about you, but I want to be invited to the party and I want to contribute. And I have a tremendous amount of experience and wisdom and knowledge. It's not better than the millennials, but it can add to it. And you do too. We all do. And so I'm setting out on this quixotic adventure to try to change the culture, to try to change the culture externally out there, but probably more than that, change the culture in here, how we think about ourselves as we get older. So send me a message. I would love to start a conversation with you. And if you stuck around this long, uh, thank you. Looking forward to talking to you. By the way, I'm Pat Whitty, and I'm with Chapter 4 Coaching. You look me up on Facebook, I'm on there, and also on LinkedIn. Thanks a lot. Bye.